Hi, David Erdos with a new poem. This was spurred by news today of the King's health and our own relative health in the context of all fading institutions. A new reign. Heathcote would have raised an eyebrow or smiled as he wrote of the rights behind royalty. Never mind David Icke and his lizards. What Williams scribed scorched all seals, from allegedly criminal acts to sexperimentation, from chaos to culling and Marlowe's murder Elizabeth ordained, deaths in Deptford and after, let every one of his words test what's real. So one must view this strange shop set up at Buck House or Balmoral or Kensington Palace or Windsor or wherever it is they may roam, as stood on unsteady earth, due to the disarray dealt between COVID and the crown Charles has searched for, as successive news set sense reeling, from the Sussex vampires, who would crush all nests for fame's feathers, to Kate's cure, and now cancer, for a king whose crown could well be on loan, before being passed to his son, who has found a long love like his dad and made distance romantic. In loving his wife and father, would William then have to rule over not only a divided land, but a pater familias, poised to splinter, as pain spears a soldier who had to fight his mum's shadow and a dead wife's too, to seem cool? If not to the kids, then to the ever-persuadable public, or to those parts still remaining for whom a Republican thread is no joke, alongside those who stand up and spout that what we have now whores all humour, and where the whole notion of royalty is in eating itself, far from woke. With one prince pedophiled and one oddly absent. Another, younger in exile, is a condom of sorts for a wife who aches to fuck the world dry, so that she may cover it all in her climax, which seems so self-referential she may well masturbate in a mirror, coming for us in all colours as she delivers and drips her dreamt strife. There could even be an uncivil war, should Charles recede, borne by brothers, with one somewhat closed but still noble in honouring all that was, as the deluded second opens to perform his common man shtick for millions, with his kids' names abusing both his grandmother's childhood and his working-class pose. Sad to say it, but you've put the C in runt, Harry. Soz. So now nobody need die. The deed's done. This is an infirm institution. With Philip dead as Delilah, his Samsonite queen felled the stone that held England up when she died. Now we live in dust. Rake through rubble's ghost structure, as both in panic and plaster, we, with time broken, have never been so alone. The dust fate has spilt from the ruins roused at each moment is a dare to the lung and to light and to just how much we can swallow. Will we develop gills as we're sinking and as our mudded mouths spume with phlegm, and we return to the sea another Charles Darwin stirred with his eager finger? But as angelic harp strings split, what new music will now provide requiem? So pity please for a man whom privilege damns despite dying, as it did in his birthing, but surgeons will soon operate to save and sustain his short reign, as any would be when stood next to his mother's. And death, of course, is the duty overwhelming us all as we wait for the next stage or step to be redressed or rescinded. English history is all horror. Which genre then for its future? Not noir. AI rules us. So all hail and all wail before the tainted tears of tradition. A new science friction is waiting, and it holds a mandate from which no love or line can escape. David Erdos, the 5th of February, 2024.